Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. It's good to have you here. My name is Byron. This is Bjjbrick Quick. And despite me wasting the first 20 seconds or so, this is a fairly quick podcast. We're talking about jiu-jitsu. We're having a good time. Then we're going to get you on your way, and you're going to have a great day. Today, we're talking about off-the-mat training upgrades to your hardware. I could have wrote that out better. We'll see what I put in the title. So, upgrading your hardware, off-the-mat style. Oh, man. What do I mean by hardware? That's your body. That's you physically. That's your attributes. How do you upgrade that thing? That's a really nice way to get better at jiu-jitsu. You feel like your technique is doing pretty good. You feel like you've got good parts of your game. It's really coming together. After 2 rolls, you're taking a break. Maybe you're not flexible at all. You feel like you are the least flexible person in the gym. Maybe you feel like, although you're not the smallest person, you're one of the weakest pound for pound people in the gym or on the mats. Let's upgrade the hardware. And I think part of this, it happens on the mats naturally because you're fighting and you're sparring with people, and it's fun, or at least exciting for you, I hope. And so you're going to work hard. If I go out and I run Tabatas, I jog and then I run and then I jog and then I run, or I do some sort of 5 or 10 mile run. That's not as fun as jiu-jitsu. So you get some hardware upgrades to your body just by training hard. The problem with this is I can't train jiu-jitsu anytime I want. If the only time I can exercise today is at 7 o'clock in the morning, or 5 o'clock in the morning, or maybe before bed, or maybe right after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Is there jiu-jitsu available at that time? Maybe not. So we have to have off-the-mat training. Off-the-mat training doesn't necessarily require another person. Doesn't require you to go to the gym. You might go to a gym, but not the gym or the jiu-jitsu gym. So it kind of opens up your opportunities to get better physically. Personally, I run quite a bit. I have a goal this year of running 1,000 miles this year. I'm well on course to do that. Some days I don't run at all, and some days I'll run 6 to 10 miles. Make up for some of those days I don't make it out there. A lot of times I'll run 6 miles before jiu-jitsu. Now, running might be a stretch, might be more of a jog. Weights. That's a big one. If you don't lift weights and you want to feel like you want to make jiu-jitsu easier, go lift some weights. It's fairly quick. If you lift weights a little bit all the time anyway, you'll see some small changes to pick it up. If you don't lift at all, there's some pretty big changes that happen pretty quick. A couple of weeks in, you'll feel your teammates will notice you're feeling like you're stronger. And jiu-jitsu is not strength-based, but this stuff works easier when you're stronger. If your flexibility is horrible, do some yoga. There's some yoga for jiu-jitsu people out there that will help you out. Do some stretching. You don't have to do a formalized yoga thing. They say some of the best time to stretch is right after a workout. You get an extra 10 minutes after class. Kind of stretch yourself out. See if you can gain a little flexibility over a couple of weeks. Not only might some techniques open up for you that might not have been there, but if you're a little more flexible, you're probably a little less injury prone. I say that as I say it. I do know that yoga has a fairly high injury rate. People always want to just make these big gains, and they're embarrassed by them, so they kind of hide them. So don't hurt yourself, going too hard with any of this stuff. I've ran and then had, blisters on my feet or, soreness in some of my joints. So don't take away from your jiu-jitsu because you're overtraining off the mats. But there are definitely things you could do to upgrade your hardware when you're off the mat. The problem is they're not as fun. But it'll be more fun. I could argue this. It'll be more fun when you're on the mats if you just have that bottomless gas tank and you could just go and go and go. When you get that gas tank that doesn't run out, you want to try a move, you try the move. When you want to roll an extra roll, you roll an extra roll. When you know, okay, this is a 8-minute round, I know that after about 6 minutes, I'm going to be pretty tired. I'm going to be more conservative with my techniques. I'm going to slow some stuff down. It's more fun and exciting to just have that ability to just hit that gas pedal. It gets easier, guys, if you upgrade the hardware. Hope you have a great day, my friend, and stay sweaty.